Okay, Roderick, here's a video from Brendan, who had a run-in with the council workers in the yellow boat. I'm just going to video. He can let you know a little bit about what happened. As you can see, between the bank and his boat is about probably 30 metres, if that. And they come up in between him and the boat, Anyway, he'll tell you the story.
My name's Brendan Richard Johnston. My boat is Lady Grey FF066Q, and this morning, Saturday, here we go, another log. Anyway, the Fitzroy River is in moderate or low flooding at the minute, coming up to moderate. But we've had this problem. My vessel is dragged a mile and a half downstream after the council fellas in their yellow V-nose punt pulled a couple of big logs, like 40 footers, 60 footers out, and they came down on my boat. Now it's just moved again backwards. This morning, Saturday morning, at about 8:30, 8:45, I was out front sawing a log, half in and out of my dinghy, a bit precarious and definitely dangerous. Lucky I had a life jacket and stuff on. But my nerves are shot at the minute because they came up between me and the bank, which is rather unsafe operation of a vessel anyway, because there's probably only a metre of water there. That's why I'm over this side. Good holding, good mud. It's on a mud bank. But they came through, half on the plane, probably doing 8 to 10 knots, propped up at the front, and they're just cruising through with a good 1.5 feet of wash. And I'm hanging out on a log, on my chain at the front of the boat, sawing away. They saw me, I yelled out "Oi," indicated the wave and pointed about the wash. So I said, "Get your wash down." He just smiled and looked away. So I yelled out, "Where'd you get your license?" And he said, "I'm doing 4 knots. Well, the river's running at more than 4 knots, so he would have been going backwards. But if he'd gone through on the plane, it would have been a lot less wake than what he was doing. So I told him, I said to him, "Are you trying to kill me? Do you want to drown me?" He laughed and he said, "I see that." Well, that made me rather angry, so I flicked in the bird.
Good on you, mate.
Not
Good
proud
on you.
of that. He just said, "Back at ya." And then he dropped it off so that he could hear me yelling at him over his engine noise. And as soon as that conversation finished, he just throttled it right up. Did it again. Unbelievable. Now I've got one log of 60 feet with a good 1.5 feet to 2 feet diameter down the side of my boat.
Plus all this grass here that they pushed out from the pontoons all around his boat here, mountains of it. And that's after he's been cutting a lot of it off for the last 48 hours. And you can see there's a whole river they could have gone past on the other side, which would have been quite no problem at all. There's 200 metres of river to pass him on the other side, but they decided to come through and put his life in danger within 25-30 metres of the bank, and laugh at him. So that's just one incident that these council workers of these representatives of the council have partaken in. Do you want any more to say there, Brendan?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm an ex-police officer. I'm not prone to exaggeration, but what I saw this morning was dangerous operation of a vessel.
There you go. Straight from an ex-police officer's mouth. Dangerous operation of a vessel, of life endangerment. So, okay, rightio, mate. I hope this can help in dealing with these clowns. thank you, and we'll talk soon.